According to an article written by Brown University staff entitled Classroom Communication and Public Speaking, teaching is an act of communication between knowledgeable scholars and active learners. 75% of all people suffer from fear of public speaking, yet public speaking skills are rarely taught in any classroom. I believe that public speaking skills are a highly dependable quality in teachers. Teachers are encountered with situations every day that require them to use public speaking skills. Teachers lecture every day to students, which utilize much of the needed public speaking skills. According to an article by Brianna Crowley entitled, "If You're a Teacher, You Can Be a Public Speaker," teachers present professional learning sessions at in-services and conferences. In an interview I conducted with teachers at our local high school teacher Mrs. Sarda stated, "Teachers need to have effective individual parent communication." She also stated teachers need to know how to properly write an email and how to place words into sentences to effectively communicate with peer teachers and other parents. Now, this might not be the kind of communication we think of when we think of communication. However, it is extremely important when communicating with peer teachers and parents. Now, I stated earlier that 75% of all people experience fear when speaking publicly, but there are ways to combat speech anxiety. Teachers are encouraged to recognize that public speaking is an everyday activity and recognize the power of fear management. According to an article by the CTL staff entitled Public Speaking for Teachers Part 1, Lecturing Without Fear, all speakers experience fear, and all humans are speakers. Teachers are also encouraged to handle questions fearlessly. According to an article written by the CTL staff entitled Public Speaking for Teachers Part 2, don't let tough questions scare you. These types of questions just simply mean that the audience is engaged, and preparation can help improve performance. Teachers are also encouraged to have a structured method when answering questions, as this can help improve persuasiveness. Teachers are also encouraged to learn and understand how to speak clearly. The CTL staff recommends in their article, Public Speaking for Teachers Part 2, The Mechanisms of Speaking, to use Dr. Seuss rhymes to practice over pronunciation. Teachers can learn to improve their fluency and to avoid filler words when used to fill silent spaces in speech, and to use intentional pauses when speaking to allow your brain to catch up with the rate of speaking. Finally, teachers are encouraged to learn to use their voice efficiently. For example, don't speak too softly. The CTL staff states in their article entitled Public Speaking for Teachers Part 2, in the point of fact, the audience members are there precisely to be imposed on. For example, they came to hear what you have to say, so speak clearly. In conclusion, according to an article written by the CTL staff entitled Public Speaking for Teachers Part 1, Lecturing Without Fear, public speaking is one of the most important skills for scholars, hence a skill which is commonly tested from lectures to formal research presentations. This is true because I believe public speaking skills are a highly dependable quality in teachers.